What is going on, everybody? I am Jan, and welcome to Justice for Hire's Tai Chi to the People, which we do every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. And what we do here is practice Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a martial art, and I look at it as a human performance tool. I coach the U.S. Tai Chi push hands team, and it's a huge part of my martial arts experience. I do jujitsu. I fought semi-pro, Sancho, which is boxing, kickboxing, and wrestling, and I run businesses. So if it wasn't for Tai Chi and the ability that it gives me to slow down, or should I say, speed up my perception of time, to slow things down for myself, I wouldn't be able to do as much as I do, and that's my favorite thing to share. We do this as part of Justice for Hire, as part of the message of all heroes being able to train. And also, of course, this is free training to the community, so it's always open, and it's donation based if you want to give a donation, and that donation is always toward the cause of the week. So you never donate to us, you donate directly to the cause. And this week is the FairFight Foundation, and that is a wonderful foundation that supports women in the martial arts and a whole bunch of amazing, wonderful things that they do. You can go to their Instagram at FairFight Foundation right now, or you can check one of our latest posts for Tai Chi to the People, and it'll link you right there. So, with that said, today, what's going on, Marshall King? What's going on, Mike? And let's get to it. If you have any questions, please, ask those questions, and we'll get right to diving deeper into any aspect of the art that you may have a question on. So, with that said, let's do it. Let me actually take this hoodie off so it's easier to see the form, and we'll go for it. So we'll stand feet shoulder length apart and parallel. An imaginary string will lift you from the top of the head. And once you have this imaginary string, this is your center line awareness. You want to be able to feel like your whole body, you're very, very aware of your balance and your center line. And this imaginary line goes right through the spine, right through the center, the very center of the body, all the way down into the ground. But the body should feel like it's dangling from this string. So once you get that little lift, you want to give yourself the sensation of relaxation, cascading down the body. So it feels like you're dangling all the way down to the tailbone. So if you feel any flex in the lower back, those lower back muscles might be a little bit hardened from maybe you're carrying a backpack or etc., carrying stuff during the day. You want to soften and drop that tailbone straight down, not tucking in, which will weaken the lower back, but just a drop straight down. Simultaneously, you'll feel the abdomen gently tuck in with that drop straight down. So you'll feel this wonderful fold here, and it's very, very subtle. It'll almost feel like your hips are a bowl of water, and you don't want to tilt it either direction, any direction, to spill that water. So once you have that imaginary string, relaxation cascades down, tailbone drops, hips fall into place, and you even feel the relaxation go through the kneecaps. So if you find yourself at all flexing your knees, you soften the knees and shift the weight to the heels. The majority of the weight will be on the heel of each foot. Both feet are parallel, the toes facing forward and the palms facing flat down. The palms will face, the fingers facing the same direction as the toes, with special attention on the middle finger of each hand. The mouth is closed, and all of the tongue is on the ceiling of the mouth, and all of the breathing will be in and out through the nose. You're going to use your base diaphragm to breathe. You have 3 sets of diaphragms, and you want to use the base set to breathe. And more specifically, 3 finger lengths below the belly button is the focal point. In yoga, this is known as the second chakra. In Kung Fu and Tai Chi, it's called the lower dantian. Oftentimes in art, you'll see it portrayed as an orange energy center or plexus. You're going to inhale into that spot in the body. And you're going to give the sensation of breathing a color, some form of visualization. And as you inhale with your base diaphragm, see it gather in that spot, that color. When you exhale, you're going to see, feel, experience the breath pushing up through the shoulders, down the arms, and the palms and fingertips. The air is already doing part of the job for you, because when you inhale, obviously you feel the breath coming in, and you're just giving that sensation of visualization. When you exhale, you feel it going out, but then you want to take over with your imagination. And the imagination, you're really using the visualization as a tool to guide your attention. So you use the breath to catalyze the visualization, and then you move that visualization like a vehicle for your attention down the arms to the palms and fingertips, about an inch or two beyond. So every breath into the belly, exhale down the arms to the palms and fingertips. And this opening posture is called Gilded Pillar. And you do this once or twice a day. Oftentimes I'll even do this before I go into a meeting or to something that really requires me to be super centered. I'll take a second and just go into this posture. Align my spine, and while you're in this posture, scan your body looking for any unnecessary tension. Tension is not a bad thing, but you don't want to use it unnecessarily. So any extra tension is a waste of energy. So in general in Tai Chi, you want to use the minimal amount of tension to hold a posture, and the rest of the body is just very relaxed. So you're scanning the body for any unnecessary tension. Even in the jaw, relaxing the jaw. Under the rib cage and the intercostal muscles, all the muscles that cross underneath the rib cage. In the organs, looking deeper. Relaxing the intestines, the stomach, kidneys, the liver. Every time you think about any one of these organs, any muscle, wherever the attention goes in the body, the attention moves instantaneously. The blood circulation increases in that area wherever you think. The nerves fire that much more readily. So soften and scan your body. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, drop the hands down. Inhaling up. Drawing the color into the belly. Exhale, wash the colors of the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the color up into the belly. Interlace the hands, the fingers, and let them float down to the collarbone. Bend the knees, inhaling up. Stretching out of the hips onto your toes, stretching up, exhaling down. Weight shifts back to your heels, the hands are floating down. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the colors of the palms and fingertips. This is called uplifting heaven. Inhaling up. Interlace your fingers above the head, exhaling down. Inhaling up, stretching out of the hips onto the toes. Exhaling down. Breathing formula number 2. Inhaling up. Inhale even deeper. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Again, inhaling up. Intensify the breath, inhaling even deeper, like you're turning on a faucet, even wider. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Breathing formula 3. Inhaling up. Weight is on the heels. Exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhaling up. Even deeper inhalation. Even deeper. Exhaling down. Again, inhaling up. Exhale out. Even deeper. Even deeper. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Breathing formula 4. Even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. One big breath. Exhaling down. The exhalation is just as long as the inhalation. Again. Inhaling up. Even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. Exhaling down. And now we're going to integrate the muscles into this more intentionally. When you do the first breath, you're going to use the belly to expand forward. When you start the second part of the inhalation, you're going to activate your obliques and feel them expanding outward. When you do the third part of the inhalation, you'll feel the lower back expanding outward. And for the fourth part, you'll use the entire waist, the entire belt. So it should feel like a bell expanding outward at the bottom. So 4-stage inhalation. These 4-stage inhalations are very, very important, especially when it comes to giving one breath, multiple stages, multiple intentions. And that can manifest from a martial perspective, especially in grappling, for example, or in striking. In striking, throwing multiple strikes with one breath, in grappling, doing combinations in your grappling movements, and being able to have one breath lead into the next movement, to chain them together and to have that clarity and focus with the breath. Super important. So let's do this here. We're doing a very controlled method of this multi-stage breath. Inhaling into the belly. Even deeper obliques, expand out. Even deeper the lower back. Even deeper the entire belt. All directions. The exhalation is just as long as the inhalation. And you'll find yourself taking in more oxygen when you engage the muscles here in this way. But you want to start with the breathing and the visualization rather than the muscle awareness. It's less of the emphasis on the muscle in the beginning, and then you layer the muscle emphasis and biomechanic emphasis on top of the intention. The intention should always be the foundation. Let's go again. Inhaling into the belly. Even deeper, the obliques. Even deeper in the lower back. Even deeper, the entire belt. Exhaling down, and we'll widen the stance. Hollow fists will rest on the hips, and my legs now are shoulder length and a half apart. This is called a half horse stance. In Kung Fu, in karate you'll see it lower. In Shaolin Kung Fu, you might see it down here with the thighs parallel to the ground. But in Tai Chi, you'll hold it for much longer. So you're gonna have it not as high. It'll be a half horse stance. The tailbone drops down, imaginary string still lifts you up. Hollow fist rested on the hips. Inhale to the belly, exhaling down. Pelvis rotating on the femur. Inhale, the breath pulls you to the side and up, eyes on the belly button, exhaling down. Inhale, breath pulls you to the side. Eyes on the belly button, exhaling down. The breath should feel like a rope that you're climbing. Knees remain bent as you do this, exhaling down. Inhaling, pulling. Up, over, and release down. And then reverse it. Inhaling up. Exhale, release down. Two more. One more. Everything motivated by the breath. Dropping the hands down. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Exhale, pushing the color to the palms of the fingertips. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, hands float down. In the back, you're gonna straighten the legs, keep them shoulder length and half apart, but soften your back. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color down the arms and the palms of the fingertips. Inhale, draw just the wrists back so the elbows stay soft. Rather than pulling the elbows back, shoulders stay soft. Exhale, it's as if the fingers are softening the muscles in the back from head to heel. And now we're going to start Neigong. Neigong is essentially considered the ammunition for Tai Chi. The Tai Chi form, if you've ever seen that, the long choreography of people doing these big moves, all that stuff, that's considered the gun. The push hands, which are two-person exercises, some of which are slow and some of which look like Greco-Roman wrestling or judo, much faster, more explosive, that's essentially considered how to aim the gun. But the ammunition in Tai Chi is built upon something called Neigong, which is similar to Qigong, but Qigong is a very broad description of breathwork, visualization, and body mechanics, which Tai Chi and yoga fit into. But the Neigong is more like weightlifting for intention. They're more isolated exercises. And they were originally considered inner circle teachings for a lot of the Tai Chi practitioners and Wudang Mountain practitioners. But we share these freely here. We don't believe in secrets in martial arts. And you inhale up, exhale, wash the color of the palms and fingertips. This exercise is the first set of the 12 yin set of Neigong from the Wu style of Tai Chi. Inhale, drawing the color in through the hands. The visualization is very important. Feel the color go in to the belly. Hollow fists rested in the air from the side, both palms facing the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, bending the knees, pelvis rotating on the femur, eyes looking straight down, elbows in front of the eyes, straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. The back is flat like a table here. Inhale into your belly, and exhale, wash the color down the legs into the ground. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash the color through the lungs, strengthening the lungs. The intention woven into your visualization is strengthening. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash the visualization down the arms and the palms and the fingertips. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash the color anywhere you'd like to gain strength in your body. Inhale, open your hands now, the palms facing the ceiling, eyes looking down, and exhale, reach the hands through the legs, straight back through the legs, uncrossing them. They cross and then uncross. The hands will be reaching straight through. When you do this, your upper back might bend a little bit. So lift your collarbone to reestablish the back being flat like a table. Keep your eyes down. If your legs feel like they're burning, relax and bend a little lower. Unless you feel like they're going to snap or they're shaking a lot, then you can come up very slowly. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the legs. Into the belly. See the color gather. Exhale, wash it through the lungs. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the arms and the palms and fingertips. Inhale to the belly. And exhale, wherever you want to gain strength. And slowly drop your wrists down. Inhale, breath lifts your wrists lift the body. Exhale, push the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, shift to one side. Inhale, draw the breath up the legs. Exhale, kick through toes. You're going to soften the muscle around the bone intentionally so that the blood cascades down to the toes as you exhale, and visualize the color going through at the same time. All three layers of attention. Then shift the weight. Inhaling up. So you have the physical pushing, you have the visualization, and you have the breathing through. Giving yourself that sensation. Keeping down, soften the muscle around the bone, and out. What I'd like to do with you guys today is the entire 12 yin set in order. So let's go one more time with Golden Tortoise, exhaling out. Inhale, draw the wrists back. Exhale, straighten the legs, which are shoulder length and half apart, softening the muscles from the head to the heels as the hands float down. Inhaling up. Exhaling out, pushing the color through. Inhale, gather. Elbow fist facing the ceiling. Always keep in mind that I have scar tissue on both my wrists, so I can't turn my wrists all the way. My palm should face the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur as the knees bend. Knees bending, pelvis rotating from the femur, from the side view. Looking straight down, eyes looking straight down. Elbows go in front of the eyes, close to, it doesn't necessarily have to be too high up. Straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. The knees remain bent, the weight stays on the heels. The back should feel flat like a table. Inhale to your belly. And exhale, spread the color visualization through your whole body. Like a radar scanning the body. Inhale into the belly. See the color gather in the belly. Exhale, spread it out again. But this time as you scan, search the body for the sensation of tension. Unnecessary tension, any blockages that you might feel in the body, even dark patches that you might see inside your body with the mind's eye. Inhale to the belly. Gather the color and exhale, spread the color to the whole body and let the color permeate and penetrate those points of tension or dark patches. They soften them. The breath softens them. Restores circulation to that area, restores color to that area. One more breath into the belly. Exhale, spread the color to the whole body. And inhale, open the palms. And exhale, reach the hands through the legs, straight back. Uncrossing the arms, palms facing the ceiling. If you find yourself having bent the upper back, lift the collarbone, tuck in the chin, keep the spine straight from the head to the tailbone. Back flat like a table, weight on the heels. If the thighs are burning, inhale deep and exhale, sink a little lower. Unless the legs are shaking, then you can come up. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, spread the color to the whole body. Inhale to the belly again. Exhale to the whole body. 2 more breaths. And drop the hands down slowly. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Wrists lift the body. And stay here this time. Exhale, push the color through the palms and fingertips. Knees remain bent in your half-horse stance. And this is now called embracing the one. The shoulder blades disappear to the upper back. So they disappear, tailbone drops, flatten the back. Imaginary string lifting you up from the top of the head. So the whole body feels like it's dangling. And all the breathing is into the belly, drawing the color in, giving the breath a color, whatever intuitively comes to you, keeping your eyes open, and exhale, wash that color through the palms and fingertips 6 times. And turn the palms up to the ceiling or the sky. And inhale, roll the color visualization from the toes to the top of your head. Slight tension in the anus is very important here. Tongue on the ceiling of your mouth as well. All the breathing through the nose. When you exhale, roll the visualization from the top of the head down the back, down to the heels, softening, removing any unnecessary tension. This breathing is called big orbit breathing. Breathe 6 times in this way. Inhaling up the front, exhaling down the back. Inhale, draw the wrists in. Exhale, the hands float down. And inhale, pull the hands up behind the back, making a diamond shape, the small of the back, base of the spine. Hold the breath and swallow your saliva twice. Exhale, pushing your wrists into your lower back like a massage. Down. Inhaling, drawing your right hand up, left hand underneath. The right hand stops at your solar plexus. Left hand is just under your belly button, your lower dantian. Hold the breath, both palms facing up, and swallow your saliva twice. On the second swallow, follow the visualization of the swallow all the way down to the lower dantian, meaning just on top of the belly button. Once you find it hit there, inhale, like a slow motion explosion, standing up, straightening the legs, left hand comes over right, both palms facing down. Exhale, push the breath down, and then flatten. Smooth it out. Inhale, drawing the color into the belly, right hand over left. Left comes over the right, intensify the breath. The left hand comes up to your collarbone. Both palms are facing down now. Exhale and compress that visualization, the color in your belly, and then flatten it out, making room for more. This is called Jade Rabbit Watches the Moon. Inhaling into the belly. It's an energy storage exercise from the 12 yins of Neigong. Exhale. There's a clear intent that every time you take a breath, you're storing energy. Every time you inhale. And when you exhale, you're packing it away rather than letting it go. You're packing the energy away. You're flattening it or compressing it, making it very dense, and then flattening it, making room for more. So that every time you take a breath, you're actually getting stronger. This intention has to be coded into this movement for you. And by coded, I mean there's a sense of unwavering faith that every time you do that, every time you take this breath, drawing that color visualization in, condensing it, flattening it, getting stronger. Inhale, drawing the color into the belly, whatever intuitively comes to you as a color. See the light in the belly with the eyes open. Exhale, compress. And we'll do 6 more this time, keeping the body, legs bent. And feel the difference. It's a 2-stage inhalation. Stage 1, even deeper, stage 2. Exhale, stage 1. Even deeper exhalation, stage 2. Inhaling, stage 1. Even deeper, stage 2. Exhale, stage 1. Even deeper, stage 2. Two more. Inhale, breathless the wrists. This is White crane spreads its talons as you inhale, gentle pull on the air. Pulling on the air. Breath pulls the wrist back, and you massage the temples. Hands float down to the solar plexus. Exhale, push forward, in and up. Special attention on the middle finger of each hand. Gently grab again. Inhale, pulling the air as if it's taffy or elastic bands. Feel the gentle resistance that's all in your mind. No tension in the muscles. No flexing the muscles. Meaning that it's not a dynamic tension exercise. Inhale, drawing the breath in. And you can stand when you inhale. When you exhale, sink, sit, pushing forward, in and up. The spine should remain straight. And if you see, my lower back has a little curve in it, which is what you don't want. So you drop the tailbone out. Always have to be mindful and always check in with the body to drop out those little unnecessary points of tension. Exhaling. For me, I'm focused on softening my lower back so that doesn't happen again. Inhale, massaging, drawing breath into the belly, seeing the color gather. Exhale, pushing that color to the palms and fingertips. Forward, in and up. Side, inhale. As you push, the shoulder blades right here will disappear into the upper back. These shoulders will remain down, so there'll be no tension lifting them up. They'll just push forward, which will give you a significant amount of power in your pushing power. Very beautiful little trick. And we'll do 6 more, staying seated this time. Inhale, drawing just the wrists back. Exhale, and the hands float down. Inhale, breathing, pulling just the wrists up. And then inhale, even deeper, energize your fingertips, almost like claws. Inhale even deeper, pulling the hands apart, again like you're pulling gentle elastic bands with the eyes and the middle finger of the right hand. Inhale even deeper, open the palms up, like you're showing your palms or claws, catching in the middle of the air, and exhale, like you're pulling down a giant lever. This is called clever cat catching the mouse. Inhale, breathless the wrists, energize the fingertips even deeper, pulling apart, even deeper. One big breath as to show the claws, and then catch, hands 45 degrees facing each other, exhaling, dropping the elbows and the hips. Should feel like an elevator dropping down. Inhaling deep, breath lifts the wrists, right hand over left. Energize the fingertips, inhale, pull apart. Eye on the middle finger of the right hand. Inhale even deeper, show the fingers, palms, like claws, and then catch above the head. Exhaling down. Inhale, even deeper, pulling apart. Show the claws. Catch above the head. Exhale down. 2 more with the standing. Inhaling deep, even deeper. Show the claws or energize the fingers. Even deeper, pulling apart. Even deeper, show the claws and stand up. Catching above the head. Exhale, dropping down. One more time, 45-degree view, inhaling up. Even deeper, energize the fingers. Even deeper, pulling apart, eye on the middle finger of the right hand. Even deeper, showing the claws. Catch above the head. Exhaling down. Feel the drop. 6 more, this time keeping the stance, so no standing up. Inhale. Even deeper. Even deeper, show the claws. Catch above the head and exhale. And this time you want to feel the drop happening without lowering the hips, so the drop is intentional. It's as if the idea of your weight drops down rather than the physical. Inhaling up, even deeper, pulling apart, even deeper. Big breath, hold the breath for 2 seconds or 2 counts and exhale down. Inhaling deep, even deeper, energize, pull apart, even deeper, show the claws, hold, exhale. Inhale, energize, even deeper, pull apart, even deeper, hold. One more. Inhaling, energize the fingertips. Pull apart. Feel the gentle pull, even deeper. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, right hand over the left. Left hand goes to the belly, right hand goes to the heart. Exhale, pushing the breath through the right wrist. Eye on the right middle finger. This is called cracking the whip, left and right. The breath pushes through the wrist. The eye stays on the finger. The palm faces the heart. Inhale, gentle grab or gentle roll on the wrist. Breath pulls in, color pulls in through the arm into the belly. Hold, exhale, breath pushes through the left wrist, eye on the left middle finger. Inhale, grab, and drawing in. Exhaling out. You can stand on the inhalation, exhaling out. And sink and sit as you exhale out. Inhale, standing up from side. Exhaling. Drop the tailbone as you drop the body. Bend the knees. 45-degree view. Standing up. Exhale, sink and sit. Tailbone drops, relax, softens. You want the attention to fully go to one side. Breath pushing the attention to the extended wrist, and that wrist should be in front of the shoulder. Exhaling out. And this, of course, is if someone grabs your wrist, you're going against the thumb. So it's a very, very gentle roll. The thumb is weaker than all those other fingers combined, so you just go against the thumb. So you inhale, drawing in and up. Elbow stays down as if gravity is pulling it down. That's one of the tenets of the Wu style of Tai Chi. It helps the circulation flow faster to the limbs. It also follows the principle of having the arms like blades, which is very particular to the Wu style, where they use the forearms like blades. So the elbow should be down to achieve that. Inhaling out. 6 more. This time staying seated. That's 6 more each side. From the ending position with the left hand out. Inhale, turn the breath. The arm will, as the waist turns, not the hip, but the waist turns, the arm will flatten so that the forearm will be parallel to the ground. Hand very relaxed, not dead weight, but very relaxed. And inhale, and it should almost look like you're holding a fireball in one arm. Turning the waist, nose, elbow, wall is the line that you want. Nose, straight line to elbow, straight line to wall or the camera. And exhale, the top hand will be like a switchblade so that the ridge hand of the top hand massages the solar plexus, the soft part right underneath the rib cage, just on that line right underneath the rib cage. And then it switchblades out to protect the lower gate. The other hand will push forward, right under center line, forward, in and up to be right in front of your heart. And then do it on the other side. Inhaling, forearm parallel to the ground. Stop when you see nose, elbow, and camera or wall. The hands are in a position that looks like you're holding a fireball almost. Shoulders are very soft, and you feel the work happening in the waist. The hip is left behind, meaning that the hip is not turned. The hip is left behind along with the knee. And exhale, massage, and switchblade the bottom hand out. When you finish your posture, one hand will be guarding low, the other hand will be pushing out right in front of the heart. Inhaling, standing up. This is called giant bear pushes it away. Exhale. Inhale, drawing the breath in. Nose, elbow, focal point. Exhale, massage. Bottom hand pushes up. Forward, in and up. Eye on the middle finger of the pushing hand. Inhale, drawing in. Massage. And really feel the massage part. Super important. Inhale, drawing in. Turn the waist. And you want to feel the centrifugal force very tight as you turn. The hands are spinning very tightly to the body. And then all of a sudden they release and float outward. And you control that minimal willpower. Inhale, the shape is condensed, then it expands freely in a focused way. Inhaling in, course, the breath motivates all the movement. Drawing the color into the belly. Exhale, pushing the color through the pushing hand. 6 more, but this time stay seated. Knees bent, weight on the heels, straight line from the top of the head, tailbone dropping down. Inhale, breath turns the waist. You'll feel it more in the waist when you stay seated. Exhale. Inhale, breath turns the waist, nose, elbow, screen. Exhale. Inhale, drawing it. Make sure that when you finish your move, the shoulders and hips are square forward. So you're not turned at all, but square forward. When you inhale, draw, turn the waist, you should feel like you're coiling up. And when you exhale, you're controlling the uncoil. The body wants to snap back to its natural state. Inhale, feel the snap back, and then use the momentum to continue to the other side. From here, the bottom hand, guarding hand, inhales, comes up and in, and lays on top of the extended hand. The extended hand will now face the ground. The hand on the inside will be resting on near the bicep and shoulder with the palm facing up. Eye on the middle finger of the extended hand. The head will remain stationary the entire time during this exercise, but the eyes will follow the movement as the waist powers it, motivated by the breath. Inhaling, whatever hand is extended, I have my left, that means I'm turning to my right side. My right hand is sliding down, my top hand slides down the extended hand. Slides down very relaxed, almost as if it's dead weight. Bottom hands are supporting everything. You should feel the body want to snap back to its natural state, and you allow that to happen as you exhale and uncoil. Bottom hand starts pulling in, the top hand pushes out. Eye and the middle finger of the extended hand, which now becomes flat, and the left hand or inside hand becomes the top hand. Again, very relaxed. Palms will always be opposite, so one will be down while the other one is up. Inhale, turning. I'm gonna have my right hand out, so I turn to the left side. Whatever hand is out, you turn to the opposite. As you turn, do your best to keep the head forward. Let the top hand slide as you turn. Eye and the middle finger of the extended hand, and then exhale changes to the top hand as you push and pull at the same time. You'll feel the snap, the push and pull. You'll have multiple circles happening all at once. Flatten the hand. Inhale. You can stand up if you'd like as well. Eye and the middle finger. Exhale, pushing out. Bottom hand becomes the top hand. Extend the hand, flattens. Inhale, breath pulls you to the side. Really feel the waist. And exhale. Eye on the middle finger of the pushing hand, which now becomes the flat hand as the inside hand becomes the top. Inhale, eye on the middle finger of the extended hand. Use the waist. The arm will naturally slide, and you really want to feel that sensation, the sensation of supporting the weight of the sliding hand and the hand relaxed and sliding. A lot's happening here. This is the most dynamic of all the naked exercises in this set. Exhale, pushing, breath through, uncoil. When you uncoil, again, you'll notice that your hips and shoulders will be square forward. Inside hand comes up, flat. Inhale, top hand slides. Palms facing opposite directions. Exhale, push and pull. Inhale. Feel the work happening in the waist, the massage of the organs. Inhale, drawing in as you draw across. Color pulling into the belly. Exhale, push the color from the palm to the fingertip. The breath is coming in through the supporting hand, and then exhale pushes out through the pushing hand, which then becomes the supporting hand. If you have any challenges with this exercise, always feel free to ask, or in the middle of these training sessions. But also recognize that this is, again, the most challenging of any of the exercises in the 12 yin set in terms of multiple movements happening at once. So we'll review this many times as we train together. And we'll do 6 more seated, and you'll feel the difference. Extra work in the waist. Use just the waist. Inhaling, pulling across. Actually, with this exercise, now that we're seated, you can give a little more emphasis to your hip, but still leave the knee behind. What that means is that if you use the hip, a lot of times it'll pull on the kneecap, which puts undue pressure on your kneecaps, especially in these stances. So to be very cautious with that. If you're going to use the hip, use it just a bit to give you that little bit extra torque, a little bit of extra power, but leave the kneecap intentionally in place, meaning it should almost feel like you're stretching from the hip to the knee, just that area when you whip the hip slightly. It's a very subtle, very, very powerful, small whip. And again, 6 times each side. And from here, one hand is high as the shoulder, the other one floats down to solar plexus level, and you turn. This is leading the sheep along. Bottom hand becomes the hip, goes to hip level. The top hand is now at the solar plexus level, and you inhale, hip to shoulder level. Exhale, turning the waist only. And each hand floats down a level from shoulder to solar plexus, from solar plexus to hip. Inhaling, bottom hand becomes the top, the other hand stays stationary. Exhale, both float down a level as you turn. Eye on the middle finger of the top level hand. Bottom becomes the top as you inhale, exhale. Again, this is called leading the sheep along. Inhaling out, exhale. Do your best to keep the elbows down, the shoulder blades disappearing into the upper back. Every time the hand goes all the way up. Do your best to keep it disappearing the entire time, but especially for the top hand. All those little extra bits of extension that don't cause you to hyperextend, but just give you that much more power and flexibility, they all add up. And now let's stay seated and do the same thing, inhaling up, exhaling down. Feel the work in the waist, inhaling up. This time, no pumping of the legs. The bottom hand becomes the top as you inhale. Inhaling up from shoulder to solar plexus to hip. And the head moves with the body here. We got a few minutes left. And inhale, reach across. The right hand reaches across the hip, from hip to shoulder area, past the shoulder area, and inhaling up. Second to last exercise of the 12 yin set. Reaching across, exhale, compress in front, exhale even deeper out. From here, this snake, giant snake rolls over to fight is the name of this exercise. You're going to inhale, turn the palm to the ceiling, and the elbow drops down to help you get out of an arm lock. Inhale, uncover your arm with the other hand. Even deeper inhalation and reach across the shoulder, just past my shoulder. Even deeper from one shoulder to the other and past. Exhale this time, you can stand. Exhale even deeper and spiral. Use the hip, leave the knee behind, but use the hip. The eye is on the middle finger of the extended hand, but the breath is on the wrist. So you push the breath visualization into the wrist while the eye looks at the middle finger. Inhale, palm goes to the ceiling as the elbow drops. Inhale even deeper as the lower hand that's chambered uncovers the arm. Reach across the shoulder. Inhale even deeper, stand, spanning it across your other shoulder. Exhale over, flattening, and then exhale even deeper, drilling forward. Feel the spine straight, but the body spiraling around the spine. Inhale, palm up, even deeper, across the shoulder, even deeper. Exhaling. Inhale, dropping the elbow, even deeper, uncover. Reaching across. The other hand is open in what's called your chamber position, right near the hip. Even deeper, standing up. Exhale over. Exhale even deeper. Inhale, palm up. Even deeper, uncover. Even deeper, stand up. Exhale down. This time we'll do them without standing up at all. Inhaling, elbow drops, palm up. Inhale even deeper, uncover. Even deeper across. Exhale and drill. And feel the work when you keep the body stationary, the base. Inhale, even deeper. Even deeper. Exhale, one, even deeper, two. Inhale, even deeper, even deeper. Exhale, one, exhale, two. Inhale, even deeper. Even deeper, eye in the middle finger. Exhale, flatten the palm. And then drill, drop the elbow as you push forward. Inhale. One more time each side. Deeper. Exhale. Out. Up. Even deeper in. Even deeper in. Exhale over. Inhale, draw the wrists in. Inhale even deeper. The breath lifts the wrists. The wrists lift the hips and you stand up. This is elephant swings its trunk. Feel the potential energy here. The breath is connected to a pulley system, it lifts the wrists. It even pulls your hips a little forward and up. And when you exhale, it all snaps back to center as you drop. The hands chop, very relaxed, chop on the inside of the thighs. It's not a rigid hand, but a very relaxed hand. Inhale, breath lifts the wrist to the other side. The wrists pull the hips. And exhale, sit and chop. Inhaling up. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale. Inhaling up. Inhaling up. While there isn't a hard flex on the drop, there is a very clear visualization of the chop. So the breath work and the color visualization shoots down, inhaling up. As you snap back to center, you visualize the breath shooting through the hands straight down. This time, hollow fists, very gentle hollow fists as you lift up. And as you exhale, just before impact, now there's a subtle squeeze about an inch or two before you make the impact. And just a moment of squeeze as you still do the visualization down. Hollow fist. And stay seated for the rest of these. Give a breath, lift the wrist, wrist lift the hips. Breath lift the wrist, wrist lift the hips. One more time, each side. Inhale, hands together on the belly, and exhale, push the color through the belly, through the arms, into the belly. The visualization should almost feel like you have a spoon in a pot, and the pot is the belly. You're gonna start from the belly button, inhale into the belly, exhale, push that color in, making that spoon, and starting to go from the belly button outward 36 times, making each circle bigger. Very focused, inhaling into the belly, exhaling, pushing the color back in to the belly through the arms. So you're creating a visual circuit. Strengthening the belly, removing any blockages, stirring the good energy in the belly. The circle won't expand past the solar plexus or past the hips. So do your best to keep those 36 circles within those limits. And then reverse it 36 times, each circle getting smaller. Same breathing and visualization. Hollow fists, gentle banging just below the belly button 10 times. Hollow, very subtle squeeze just before impact 10 times. And you're going to look for the belly to push back. So your consciousness should be focused on the moment where the belly naturally pushes back on the pressure. 10 times. So you're listening for the bounce. And then switch hands. Inhaling, both palms together. Exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. You're going to dive forward and stretch. First, massaging your feet with your hands, and then massage your ankles. And massaging up the legs, pushing the muscle on the shin to the side. These are your closing massages for yourself. So you take your fingers on the shin bone and you push, dig the fingers in and push the muscle to the side, onto the outside of the leg, and get your fingers on the inside of the bone for all those wonderful pressure points that are on either side of the shin on both legs. Then massage, pushing the breath into the kneecaps, reverse, massaging the kneecaps again, and then massage back down the legs. Massage the ankles again, the feet again, and then slapping up the legs, slapping down the front of the legs, slapping up the inside of the legs, slapping down the inside, slapping up the outside, down the outside, and slapping up the back of the legs, up to the lower back, and gentle chopping on the lower back area. Very gentle chopping to stimulate, soften, and then back down the legs. Inhaling up, reach up, exhale, stretch back down, feet shoulder width apart, parallel. Inhaling up, turn to your right side, quick stretch, exhaling down. Inhaling up to your left side, turning, exhaling down. One more time, inhaling up, reach behind you, exhale down, like you're washing down the backs of your legs, and chopping up the legs, up the inside of your arm, down the outside, up the inside, the other arms, turn down the outside, over the shoulders, down the back, down the back, inhaling out, exhale, just let the fingers float down. 2 more. 1 more. Let's make sure we strengthen the lungs by massaging right here around the chest, around the breast, more specifically pectoral major. Exhaling, pushing that visualization into the lungs and tap around pectoral major. Around into the breast muscles. Massaging into the pressure points, the lymph nodes that don't normally get massaged. From the floating rib up. Again, let the pressure reverberate through the lungs and other side. Really strengthen the lungs. For the immune system right here, up and down on the sternum, 4 fingers. And then hooking either side of the collarbone. Hook again under the chin and squeeze for the hormones. Switch sides. 1, 2. For the ears, massage. This is for sleep. For the immune system, again, index and middle finger up, over, down, under, up, over, down, under, up, over. Very strong pressure. Up, over, down, under. Up on the face to the side. Up on the face to the side, release. Up on the face to the side, release. Up to the side, release. Through the scalp, front to back to front, front to back to front, massage. Front to back, then back to front. Slapping, front to back to front. Hollow fist, gentle banging, front to back to front. Grab the scalp, knead it like that. 1, 2, 3, and release. Again, 1, 2, 3. Not just the scalp, the muscles underneath, and the bone that makes up the skull. 2, 3. All the bones that make up the skull. The intention is to move and stretch, and then reverse it. Reverse the circles, reverse the direction. Now 1 more. 4 fingers at the top of the forehead, and reverse it. Temples, and reverse it. Under the eyes, and then reverse it. For the heart right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Top and bottom. 1, 2. Switch. On the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottom. 1, 2. And reverse it. Flick the fingers, thumbs, and go 1, 2, 3, grab. Close the eyes, final exercise, inhale to the belly, white light. Exhale, spread white light through the whole body, calming the body, calming the mind. Inhale, roll white light out from the feet to the head. Exhale, roll it down the back, head to heels. Inhale, roll it up the side, left side, up the foot, up the leg, up to the head. Exhale, roll down the right side, down from the head to the foot. White light. White light into the belly. Big breath. Exhale, push it to the top of the head like a fountain. Let it surround the body, make a big bubble around you. 1 more breath into the belly. White light. Exhale, push it down the legs, into the ground. Let it come back up and around like a fountain. Reverse, making a bigger bubble around you. And just sit in this bubble of light. Feel full of the light. Gratitude for the body. The space you're in. Good people in your life. And thank you guys so much for training. Love you guys.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you. Jay Edwards, so good to see you. Mark, so good to see you.
Thanks, Jan.
Corey made it. And of course, anybody who's watching on YouTube, this is, of course, Justice for Hire's Tai Chi to the People. We do it every Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And it's free for anybody in our cast, anybody who's part of the Justice for Hire community. And if you ever want to donate to the cause of the week, that's your choice. And this week's cause is FairFight Foundation. And you can donate to them directly from our Instagram page. You'll see we're fundraising for them. So they're a wonderful organization supporting women in the martial arts. And love you guys. I'm going to press stop on this and